Crypto Joey Shaw.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Super Fast Show. Just kidding. This is just going to be the regular show. As always, we're going to practice patience, discipline. We're going to look for those big bottoms. And guess where we are right now? We are at a big bottom. I don't know what to tell you. If you've been buying BBAI at the top, let me zoom in on the charts. If you have been buying BBAI at the chart, I don't know what to tell you. If you've been buying up here at the top. This is a very clear top. If you're buying up here, let me put it this way. Let me use chess terms. You're blundering. That's a big fat blunder. If you're buying at tops, it's time to do that, right? You're just giving up your queen constantly for no reason. Got to stop those blunders. Now, here, let me hit you with the icon. All right, so. Yeah, stop buying tops, guys. This is not where you buy. We buy at the big bottoms. And this down here, I mean, that's as big of that's as big of a bottom as you're gonna get. So I already added 1,000 shares. If you're in the Discord, we already bought in. I already alerted. I mean, if this moves $1, that's a quick grand. If it moves back to $8, that's $3,000. Pretty easy, pretty simple. No need to overcomplicate it. Every time we've bought down here, we've made quite a bit of money. Buying down here is the equivalent of a brilliant move, right? Let me smack you with that icon too. Why not, right? This is a brilliant right here. There you go. Using chess terms, brilliant blunder. Like buy the bottom, sell the top. So if you bought that 1,000 shares with me, I mean, you stand to make about 50%. I might add another 500 or 1,000 shares on Monday, depending on how we move. But we're at a very key, I don't even want to call it support level. It's a very key area. It's the bottom. That's really what it is, right? I mean, we're not timing the bottom exactly. The previous bottom was 465. You can see that here, right? Right down here. But, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. This is very, very easy. We've been doing this for a while now. It's under the purple line. As expected, right? We expected this. It's always done this. Always go under that purple line, then comes back up to a new high, or previous high in this case. It's come back to this previous high multiple times now, 4 times. Unfortunately, the 4th time we had some bad news that sent everything down, or else I think we would have broken out to 10 plus. But yeah, it is what it is. It's, this is going to happen. Sometimes people are going to panic and there's going to be doom and gloom and all that, but this is where we buy. I have sell targets at 10 and 12.50, 10 and 12.50, and 7.50 as well. So there you go. Sell targets, I just gave them to you. Buy targets it's right here, right now. This is where you buy. Like, this is where you start accumulating. If it goes to 5, even better. Just keep accumulating. If you're looking for the flip, just hold for like 50 cents to $1 move and take the 500 to $1,000. Let me look at the weekly time frame, just make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh yeah, on the weekly time frame, you can see it much more clearly. It is much more obvious on the weekly time frame. This is why I always tell people to zoom out, because you might be missing on some very important information. You zoom out and you might miss the brilliant move, right? There it is, right there. You buy down here, not up here. And it's so much more obvious. This is the buy zone right here. Yeah, I don't want to call it support. This is the sell zone. This is the buy zone right here. Every single time it's been a buy down here. So monthly time frame, we're just ranging. And I would imagine at some point we break out and go higher. Quarterly time frame. You know what's funny about the quarterly time frame? It's green candle, 2 red candles. Green candle, 3 red candles. Green candle, red candle, green candle, 2 red candles. So it's almost like it's expected for us to come down. But it's a quarterly candle, so don't read too much into it. It's looking like a classic cup and handle. So Yearly time frame still in that trend to the upside. Still trending to the upside. This really does have to bottom out, by the way. If it doesn't bottom out and we go into a bear market, that would be horrendous. Because, well, it would be horrendous because it's probably going to come down to like 58 cents like it did last bear market, which was nothing more than opportunity. But just keep that in mind in case that does happen. Although I doubt it. Let me look at Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's a good measure of what's going on right now. Oh, Bitcoin is green. It's going for its second green day. Yeah, so Bitcoin, I know you're thinking, what does Bitcoin have to do? Well, if Bitcoin isn't performing well, the market is well, it's also tanking, right? So because everything comes down together. We're still in a downtrend on Bitcoin. So until we break out of that, I would still be cautious, right? Like here, downtrend. We broke out of it here. We broke out of that downtrend right here, and then we went on a massive tear, which was back in April. Well, guess what? The stock market also made a massive move. So they just follow one another is the point. So until Bitcoin breaks that downtrend, just be very cautious, because we could easily do this. Come back up and then touch the trend line and then go lower. We need to break out of it, and then we can be super bullish and aggressive. We can start buying calls again. I do not recommend calls right now because you don't know. Nobody knows what's going to happen. This could easily be a nice little relief rally, right? And then we go lower. So that's why I'm saying if you want to play it safer, you can just take the 50 cent to $1 profit, take the 500 or 1,000 and run away. Just run with it. If you want to play it on the safer side, I wouldn't blame you. So, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't blame you if you want to play it safer, by all means. So, there you go, guys. Don't overcomplicate it. The government is back open, so they should be getting a contract again. At some point at the beginning of the year, I believe, is when they get contracts, somewhere at the beginning of the year, somewhere around there. Not that that's going to matter if we do go into a bear market. I hope not. I'm really, really hoping that's not the case. But you can see here, January, February here, massive pump, right? January, February, March here, massive pump. That's from 2024. The other one was from 2025. This is 2023, January, February, right? Big pump. So, yeah. This is the exception back here, but, you know. Actually, no. It pumped again February through March, right here. And then again here. So, I don't know why that is, but it seems like they get contracts or something. Something happens every January to March. Like January, February specifically. Like there's always something, some catalyst that sends it. So... But again, if it's a bear market year, well, we'll see we'll see what actually plays out. I'm really hoping it's not. But we really need to break that downtrend on crypto so that everything can reverse and we start going higher, because everything follows each other. That's just how it is. But AI stocks, I mean, BBAI, when Nvidia pumped on earnings, what happened? BBAI followed. Which, if you watch that video, I told you that doesn't make sense, right? Like that doesn't make sense at all. BBAI pumped on Nvidia's earnings. Well, that doesn't make sense. Nvidia is the one that had earnings, not BBAI. So the fact that it follows Nvidia is a good sign. Because when Nvidia goes up, then guess what? BBAI follows. That's money to be made on the way back up. So I think everything's looking good for this one. You know what to do. Shout out to Another Day, Another Trade. And I'm sure he's going to comment. Crystal, if she's watching. Those are the only two names I remember off the top of my head. So shout out to you guys for always leaving comments. Let me know what you think, how many shares you have. I only got 1,000. I added 1,000 literally last week. So I'll be looking to add some more. That's it for the video. Short, sweet, to the point. I'll see you in the next one.